anime series inspiring protests in Nepal and Indonesia. Gen Z has made the reputation for itself. We are lazy, we have terrible work ethics, and we are too scared to call on the phone. But we are definitely not afraid when it comes to taking a stand against corruption. I mean, just look at Indonesia or Nepal. Now, if you are wondering where does Gen Z get this ability to take a stand against the government, the internet credits this trend to an anime, and this anime is no other than One Piece. The show follows Luffy and his band of oddball pirates, nicknamed the Straw Hats, who rather than looting people, go around the world and help nations fight their oppressors. And it seems like Gen Z has taken a page out of their book and have been using the Straw Hats flag called Jolly Roger as their symbol of resistance. In Indonesia and Nepal, young protesters have taken this flag from their screens and turned it into a sign of defiance against corruption, censorship, and elite power. In Indonesia, it started with student demonstrations earlier this year, nicknamed Dark Indonesia. By mid-2025, as Indonesian Independence Day approached, the movement exploded. Truck drivers and students began raising the straw hat flag alongside, or even instead of the red and white national flag. They were angry at President Prabowo Subianto's government, elected in 2014, over rising taxes, corruption, and the military's growing role in civilian life.
Mereka cari tahu kenapa sih Indonesia masyarakatnya membikin ini nih kompak untuk mengibarkan nih bendera One Piece. Kagak ada bendera Indonesia 17 Agustus. Harusnya introspeksi gitu, kenapa ya gitu loh. Pada akhirnya nggak harus tuh mereka malah nangkep-nangkepin orang yang mengibarkan bendera One Piece, menuduh untuk katanya memperpecah belah Indonesia dan sebagainya. Itu salah menurut.
The One Piece flag became their low-risk but powerful way to show dissent. Police tried to seize flags, and some officials warned it could be a treason. But those crackdowns only amplified the message online. Now, Nepal's Gen Z protests in September 2025 pushed the trend even further. The government's ban on 26 major social media platforms, justified as a fight against misinformation, felt like a direct attack on free speech. Young Nepalis responded by flooding the streets, most under 28, leaderless but determined, and their weapon of choice was again the straw hat.
Prime Minister has resigned, but that is not enough. The youth over here, they won't be satisfied just by the resignation of Prime Minister. We need Prime Minister to be in front of the people and be sorry for all the killings that he has done yesterday. Our friends, more than 20 friends have been killed, and many of the youths have been injured. They have been shot. So we need all those corrupt politicians and corrupt politics to be completely extinct. We don't need any of these corrupt politicians here in Nepal.
They saw themselves in the anime's themes of resisting oppressive forces and living freely. Clashes with security forces turned deadly. At least 22 protesters were killed. Hundreds were left injured. And Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli eventually resigned under the pressure. It is not just limited to Indonesia or Nepal. T-shirts with the phrase "Luffy would free Palestine" have been selling out like hotcakes. This isn't a cosplay, it's a cultural shortcut. In One Piece, the Straw Hat crew never bows to tyrants. That spirit has become a rallying cry for a generation sick of nepotism, censorship, and broken promises. When national flags feel compromised, a pirate flag from a Japanese anime feels purer, braver, and freer. So when you see that skull with a straw hat on a placard or a banner, it's not just fandom. It's Gen Z saying they won't be plundered of their future, and they're ready to fight for it.